There is an advantage to having a mid-season break when you're managing a team like FC Den Bosch. You have time to set up friendlies, you have time to move things around, you have time to try things out tactically, and most importantly, you have time to scout for new players. The bad thing is it could lead you to a false sense of security. You're playing against teams that aren't nearly as talented, so everything you're doing looks absolutely fantastic. However, then you realize you're about to find out if the rubber is going to meet the road because your next league match is against Ajax. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Off of the Bottom. I'm Mr. Cellophane. If you've been enjoying the series so far, make sure you hit that like button on this video. Get it in front of as many people as possible. And if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please take a moment to do so now. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We are on the screen of Gregory Van Tichelen, who you may notice is now contracted to Deportivo. We talked about in the last episode, we had offers in, we were looking to move him on. If you remember, we came to this team while they were in a negative transfer situation. So if we were going to do any kind of business to keep ourselves up in the Eredivisie this year, we needed a little money. And the player that was going to get us the most of that in one shot was Van Tichelen. Was he a good servant on the right wing? Absolutely. His crossing ability was fantastic, and he showed some good technique. He had some speed to him relative to the rest of the team. However, 2.9 million euros, we just couldn't turn that down. However, just because you all of a sudden have money to spend doesn't mean that we have gone out and spent it just yet. Still plenty of time left in the transfer window. However, we have brought in a couple of players. The first was to try to address our issues in goal. So we went to Italy and picked up on loan from Juve, 19-year-old Portuguese Swiss dual U21 international Swiss Andre Raison. Stands at 6'2". He's got great aerial reach, decent command of his area. Reflexes are pretty good, decent with the one-on-ones. Has some deficiencies in his game. I like the fact that he's not too eccentric. His first touch, though, leaves a bit to be desired, but I think he is definitely going to do a lot to shore things up for us on the back line. He's kept 2 clean sheets so far for his country in the U21 championships for UEFA, so that is a very good thing. And we also dipped into the loan market to shore up our back line as well, picking up 29-year-old Italian national Marco Bertoni, 6'2", can get in the air. He's a no-nonsense kind of guy, great personality, very consistent. He's a much better header than most of our team has been. He comes in from Banik Ostrava, and hopefully he provides that stability on the back line that we so desperately need. Tactically speaking, we have decided to generally keep the same shape that we were running before, the 4-2-3-1, with some minor adjustments. Obviously, we've got our deep-lying playmaker sitting back a bit deeper, not really committing as far forward as maybe he might have been before. Our fullbacks are going to be on support duty, so they are going to help up on the wings along with the wingers out there, and we're going to be changing the winger roles depending on who is there, whatever suits them best as far as footedness and whatnot is concerned. We're going to keep our passing short, and we're going to try to work the ball into the box. Andre Raison is going to be getting the start, his first in the Eredivisie against Ajax. Our back four is going to be Antonino Vitali, Nathan Varmoltz, Marco Bertoni also making his debut, with Domenico Falcone on the right-hand side. At the base of the midfield will be Giannis Van Berkel for this match. He'll be joined by Stathis Benusis. At the number 10, we're bringing in Jeremy Vinklar, which means the Dragon Milovanovic is going to be on the bench. Isidre is going to be on the bench. Also sitting on the bench today is Nico Bessel. We had to promise Yapoku a little bit of extra playing time. He is very well suited for the role, and although Bessel played fairly well in the friendlies, we're going to try to keep as many guys happy as possible as long as they're going to still be on the team. We talked last episode about using Yendris on the right. That has worked out well for us so far, but also bringing him off of the bench, seeing how well he interacted in this particular formation, we've handed the reins of our number 9 to Sofiane Berrada. We absolutely smashed lesser competition in the friendlies during the winter break. If we can hold our own kind of at home against Ajax, it will be a very good thing. We come into this one sitting in last place in the Eredivisie. That is definitely not going to change just with the points differential after this match, but hopefully we don't find ourselves in an even bigger hole. Hopefully, though, Ajax isn't going to run all over us. I expect the match momentum to be going their way for most of the afternoon. Vitali making another great play. Turnover, McClung with a shot, and Raison forced to making his first save of the match. Good job from him. We've got 11,250 in attendance. It is probably a full house here at the Stadion de Vliert here in Den Bosch. Nice dribbling by Benusis. Plays it out wide. Falcone looking to push it forward on the right wing into the box. Yendris with the shot. And Seo Woo Suk doing a great job deflecting that one out behind. Benusis into the middle. Barada. Can he get around his man? He does. Barada cuts in. He shoots and he scores. Sofiane Barada, his second goal of the year. That is why we put him in. It's Den Bosch 1, Ajax 0. Got to temper the excitement, remembering that this is an Ajax team that is not at the top of the table. FC Utrecht still has that distinction. Great steal back by Poku. Bertoni moves it ahead. Benusis to his left. Barada back for Van Berkel. Looking ahead for Barada, but Pio will step in front of that one, and here comes Ajax the other way. McClung. Williams around the side, gets past Varmos. Raison, though, coming up huge, making a monster save. Goya Cochet, that's stolen away by Barada. Moving it forward. Twisk will step in front of that, but Yendris picks up the loose ball up the near sideline. Twisk doing a good job staying back, but once again, Den Bosch, Benusis, Winkler, he's got a lane. Does he shoot? He does, and it goes wide. Looking for his target man, Barada, Van Berkel, Winkler. Around the side, he's got Poku. Poku is in, throws it in the middle, across. Genries has it. Benusis, and Stefis Benusis, with his first goal of the year, makes it Den Bosch 2, Ajax 0. Up the right wing, Ball overtaken again. Vitali has just been fantastic. Poku to Van Berkel. Winkler. Poku going up the sideline. Winkler's going to lose it. McClung. He's got Williams. McClung is in the middle. He finds him, and Calvin McClung puts it past Raison for his 9th of the year to bring Ajax back within 1. We are doing a pretty good job of pushing them back. They are in control, but they're in control in their own end. Goa Kashea looking for Williams. Can't find him. Van Berkel. Poku quickly. Winkler feeds to Barada. Barada has a man in the middle, will take a shot. It skips over Sjoven Suk. Beautiful determination, exactly the kind of football that we want to play. Now, it looks like Ajax is making some inroads along the left wing. We're going to have to look at that. It has led to Vitali doing yeoman's work. Poku, however, probably not really doing his job defensively on that side. But after 45 minutes, Den Bosch enjoying a 2-1 lead at home. But what we're learning in this match is that you don't need to take too many shots as long as you are surgical and provide a high level of quality with the ones that you take. Now, we did move Poku onto more of a support role, hopefully to help out along that left side defensively. Ball thrown forward, Benusis isn't going to get there. Belarbi, though, loses it to Falcone. It's like pinball here. McClung knocked away. Bertoni, great defense. Played up Nolan. Taking his time, cut off though by Benusis. Here we go the other way on the counterattack. Winkler, Poku feeds Barada around the side, and Sofiane Barada's got a brace in this one. However, he looked onside to me, and he was onside. It's Den Bosch 3, Ajax 1. Beautiful defensive play by Benusis. Winkler found Poku, calmly puts it in the path of Barada, beating Sjoven Suk for the 2-goal lead. A lot of people are probably going to think that I sandbagged the intro again. I will remind you, I record those before I do anything. And literally, I record these episodes in order. Barad is in. Chance for a hat trick, but Seo Suk denies it. He was called offside, however. Imamovic, Ball. We've played just over 60 minutes. Ball, why are we giving him so much space? Finds McClung, and Raison this time up to the task. McClung looking for his second of the match. Denied by the goalkeeper. All right, it is obvious to me that Yaw Poku is not doing the job defensively we need him to do. So we're going to bring in Nico Bessel Also, Vinkelar has played pretty nicely, but we're going to give... Milivanovic he's nervous. So Sidre is going to come in there. We are going to make an additional change to the tactic. If I can get to the right screen, we're going to drop Bessel back a little bit. Have him start a little bit deeper, maybe provide some better coverage so maybe Ball can't make those inroads he was. Jendrich with the corner, looking back, post for Bessel, but Siewusuk will deal with that pretty easily. All right, this one caught me by surprise. You've got to be kidding me. Wusuk threw it forward. Bertoni, I guess, missed the header, and it comes clear to Williams, beating Raison one-on-one. Actually, it was Isidre. Just in off of the bench, Isidre not doing things defensively that we need him to do, and Ajax back within one and threatening for more on the corner. Sent in, Van Berkel can't clear it. Belarbi, though, knocks it out and will look to regroup. Pio. Ball shoots, misses, fine. 15 minutes remaining. Center on the side. Ball's got McClung waiting for support in the middle. He's got Williams, but Bertoni will head it away. Isidre looking to restart the counterattack. Isidre moving it left. Bessel's got it. Bessel pushing it forward, has some space. They're backing off, throws it in the middle. There's the hat trick for Sofiane Barada. Was he onside, however? VAR is going to intervene. Once again, I don't think the flag was up on the far side, but the goal has been disallowed, and I am worried that this is going to be, I don't think that was the right call. Here comes Ajax the other way. Krstić. Vitali intervenes. Comes to Ball, however. Ball's got a man on him. He'll drop it back. Zvara into the match. Thrown forward, looking for Ball into the Williams. Finds Williams. Williams is there. The flag stays down, but I'm fairly certain he was offside. If not, it's Williams' fourth goal of the season, and it's going to tie this one up at 3. But the arm of the referee is up, and my terrible eyesight did not steer me wrong this time. Ball just running rampant all over us. Puts it in the middle. McClung. Look at all those guys in the middle. Great defense. Just keep possession, guys. Keep possession. Good measured passes. Take your time. Survey the land. Jendrich. Banusis. Pushing it deep. He's got men in the middle. He's got Van Berkel, and Van Berkel's got his first goal of the year, slotting it home inside the post. Den Bosch 4, Ajax 2, and that's it. Say goodnight, Gracie. Den Bosch picking up their first victory in the Nick Bottom era. A pair of goals from Sofiane Barada, who was only seeing time off of the bench, making his first start of the regular season. Banusis with a goal. Janus Van Berkel with his first tally of the year. And all in all, an excellent effort from Den Bosch. Hopefully, one they can build upon. There's still a week remaining in the transfer window, but we have made a few more additions ahead of our match against Audio Den Haag, currently sitting in 10th. We brought in 23-year-old Austrian Luis Lehmann to shore things up a bit in our midfield. Michael Mason joining us for much of the same reason, although he can play in a slightly more advanced position. He's not going to make his debut against Den Haag. He did suffer from a tight groin in training, so he's going to be sitting this one out, so he's going to have to wait just a little bit before making his debut. But I do feel that we are going to see Noah Brugesser in the next match, the 24-year-old Swiss national coming in from Sion. Very good physically. Tremendous amount of agility. He's a flashy type of player. He's going to get the crowd on their feet, and I think that it's going to help us succeed. Now, is he going to displace Vanya Jendrich in the depth chart? I don't know, but I do expect the 6'2" right wing / striker to make his debut coming in off of the bench. Nathan Varmoltz picked up a yellow card in the last match. He's going to be suspended for this one, so some changes due to the suspension, as well as a couple of injuries. Oviedo coming in on the back line. 18-year-old Pier Giorgio Saba, who was on our B team. We called him up as part of our assessment of the team and realized he has a bit of talent. He is going to be making his debut in the midfield because Malicios is still out with an injury, and we lost Banusis to an injury as well. Bessel's going to start on the left-hand side. Yalpoku didn't really wow me with that last match. Yes, we have the promise out there, but we're also kind of shopping him around just in case. And starting at the number 10 is going to be Dragan Milovanovic. He is in to replace the newly injured Jeremy Winkler. Meanwhile, Lehmann and Brugesser are on the bench for this one as well. Love the kits for Audio Den Haag. Makes our white ones look kind of pedestrian. We are in control as we kick things off. We come into this match still on the bottom of the table. We knew that was going to happen. We knew it was impossible for us to move up. But we are now just 3 points behind the team immediately in front of us. And we are within striking distance of safety. So if we can put in the kind of effort against Den Haag that we put in against Ajax, frankly, if we put in half the effort against Den Haag that we put in against Ajax, I think we're going to be okay. And as I'm saying that, we go down 1-0 in the first 2 minutes. Downey cuts it inside, finds Santos. What is going? Who is marking Diogo Santos? Second goal of the match, second goal of the season, 2-0 Den Haag. And, of course, yelling at the team makes them super happy. Headed one down by Picorni again. Downey up that right side. We just can't seem to shore ourselves up defensively along that wing. Doesn't matter who we put out there. Kofi dropping it back. Picorni. Aberjua. Kofi. Santos. Save made by Raisons. We're just not making any inroads right now. Falcone. See, hopefully if I say that, things will change. And Yendris making a great dribble. Yendris taking a shot from range. I don't know why. I mean, you tell them to work the ball into the box, and they don't even make an effort to do so. Match momentum-wise, we did start to take control, though. Went a little bit narrower and a bit more, not direct. We just kind of kicked the tempo up a little bit, which hopefully is going to help us out. We still trail 2-0, however. So we're going to fire up the team at the half. We're not going to make any changes right off the bat, but hopefully we'll be able to continue the mentality that we had in the latter portion of that first half and maybe get ourselves a fairly early goal here in the second and really kind of kickstart things and at least maybe rescue a point here on the road. Looking for Downey over the top. Bertoni playing it out wide. Vitali will let that run out. So it'll be a throw in deep in our zone for Audio Den Haag. Meanwhile, Falcone getting things started. Barato holding things up. Falcone finds Oviedo. He's got men in the middle. Finds Dragan Milovanovic. 5th goal of the season. 3.5 minutes into the second half. That's what I'm talking about. Den Haag 2. Den Bosch 1. Barato doing a great job holding it up. Falcone, Oviedo allowed guys to get set up. Milovanovic had a man on him. Beats Aronius to get one back. You got one. Let's make it 2. Oh, God. Turned over. Downey drops it back for Kofi. Again, space on that right side. Kofi. Maybe we need to mark a little more tightly with our left wing. I don't know. Santos has it. Takes a shot from distance. Raison able to get a hand on that, and we'll put it behind. Downey looking back post. Santos. Wait, what? You're kidding me. They called a penalty? Upon further review, they've upheld it. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Was there a push? Did he get elbowed in the face? I have no idea, but Kremoisin, oh, he can't beat Raison. All right, it's fine now. We're going to mark these guys. And we're going to put the press on these guys. And I think we need to mark Santos as well. Corner kick coming up for Den Bosch. Chance to tie it up. And because I made the opposition instructions, the highlight went away. Oh, that is so disappointing. Corner kick. Bessel to deliver. The new guys coming in, charging in. Oviedo just over. We've only managed 5 shots in the match. 1 of them on target. That was the goal from Milovanovic. Brusinger's got it along the near side. Tries to dribble out of trouble. Overtaken by Stroyce, and Den Haag once again in control. Downey up the middle. Waiting for support. Struce along the near side. Cut off and taken out by Lehmann. Oh, God, he's going, isn't he? So I guess Milovanovic is going to come. We need to shore up our midfield. We can't just, let the midfield go. So Van Leesuit's coming in. Down to 10 men. Yeah, we're going to have to drop our mentality back. we definitely don't want to be on attacking with 10 men. We're going to just have to accept the fact that we are not going to win this match and just chalk it up to, oh, come on, really? Now Falcone gets injured. Do I even have someone I can put in his place? Can I even make a substitution? We're just making changes left, right, and center. Falcone going off with an injury, and things going from bad to worse for FC Den Bosch. Just blow the whistle and end this. Put us out of our misery. There it is, full time. We played nearly 8.5 minutes of the 5 added on, and we end up falling 2-1. Pair of early goals from Diogo Santos. It took us a little while to realize that he was on the pitch. Dragan Milovanovic got one back early in the second half, but it just wasn't enough. Injuries and the red card to substitute Luis Lehmann not really helping things. 5 shots on goal for us, also not great. But all in all, on aggregate, we've seen marked improvement from FC Den Bosch. Still at the bottom of the table, only 10 points through 20 matches. 3 though behind SC Cambuur, who are our next opponent. That's right, a bottom of the table 6-pointer. Still can't pass them even if we win because of the whole goal difference thing. But then it could put us within just 3 points of RKC Volvic and potential safety. We've got Cambuur, then we're going to go off camera with Nijmegen and FC Groningen at home to round out the next episode. If you've enjoyed this one, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Or if you are brand new, if there's more that you want to watch, you got some stuff right over here on my left, your right, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye-bye.